Oh gosh, I missed that thing. That
I was so worried. I thought you were.
it's basically Moroku's Kilala, I think. Well, it's not it. It's he's a lot, I guess, smarter than Kilala, but still, he's I don't know, man.
Coming back anymore, Kagome?
To me, he's basically Moroku's Kilala, okay? Even though he's walking on 2 feet
Sorry about that,
in
Shippo.
his original form.
Hey, Inuyasha! Have you asked for Kagome's forgiveness?
Butt out.
Oh gosh, why are you doing that, Shippo?
Those two patch things up.
Huh. Knowing him, he probably just wore Kagome down with his silence.
What? You mean
No.
she forgave him for cheating on her? Ugh,
But
I
he
can't
did.
believe it.
Is it cheat? I don't know. I think that's kind of debatable. Like I don't think there's a clear cut answer to that. I think maybe from a certain perspective, yeah, that is cheating, but it's. I don't know that. I don't know. I really don't think it's like serious cheating though. Like I don't think it's. I don't think it's something that like. It's the worst in the world. I think if your girlfriend hugged another guy and it was just a hug, it would still be kind of bad, but it wouldn't be as bad as things could get. So I don't know if I consider that cheating. I probably don't. I probably don't. Maybe it's not the nicest thing in the world, but I don't know, whatever.
How could she put up with that kind of behavior?
It's not
She
that bad.
probably realized that he was backed up against the
It's really not that bad at all. They're making way much more out of this situation than what it is. Even from what they know already, if they know that Inuyasha just simply gave a hug, it was a hug. It was the words that was kind of bad, and that's what makes it bad. But I mean, still, he wasn't making any like serious physical contact.
She most likely didn't want to pressure him.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to push him over the edge.
What are you looking at?
It's funny how.
There's sign of remorse. Good. Kohaku.
See, they know Inuyasha. I think even better than Inuyasha knows himself. Like Moroku just called him out. He's like, all right, he's feeling something.
Lost memory.
Kohaku's lost memory. Kohaku. It's been so long, yo. I think Kohaku is the brother of Sango. Am I correct? I think I'm correct. It's been so long. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm correct. I'm like 95% sure. Probably a little more than 95. Not 100, but yeah. And it must be because I think we know that he lost his memory and he's being controlled by Naraku right now.
So this is where Naraku's castle used to be? Yes, there are still traces of Naraku's miasma. This is it.
I feel kind of stupid for not knowing what a miasma is. I think I know what he's talking about, but I don't know, but I think I have an idea. But I don't want to say it because I'm going to sound stupid if I'm wrong. So, technically I sound stupid in all my videos, but I think there should be a cap, and I don't really want to go above that cap.
It doesn't make any sense, though.
They don't call me big brain for nothing.
There's hardly any signs of the ruins. You sure Naraku's castle was really here? You've got a point. Considering it's Naraku, it wouldn't be the first time we've been lured to a false castle.
Maybe the castle we saw before was just an illusion. No, it was real. Huh? How do you know that? There's no mistake. Naraku's castle was definitely here. Huh? Sango, what have you got there?
Is that like it's her the armor of her
This was
fallen
my
brethren.
father's armor.
Or father, yeah, and everything.
The day
It's
he was
it's
murdered.
interesting how like she knows their armor down to a T. Like that's how you know. Man, they trained her well. She's really observant because she remembered her father's armor. You might say, well, technically you should. I don't know. Maybe that's not really. No, I should take that back. That's not really too much of like an impressive feat because if she's living with him every day, she's gonna see the armor that he's wearing, and even in the house too. So maybe not so much.
We demon slayers were lured to Naraku's castle.
Yo, this was back. This was back when Sango and Moroku were actually forces to mess with, and now it's like everything is just so much way beyond them. At least how it's been playing out so far. I mean, of course, it may change, and they may get like a boost in power or whatever it is that I'm assuming is gonna happen, because they're gonna need to compete. If they can't compete, then they have no purpose for being here. So I would think that the story is going to give them a boost in some way, even if it's not like, blatant, like let's say Inuyasha obtaining a new power or obtaining a new move or perfecting his sword, his wind scar technique, or sharpening his blade, getting it broken again and getting a stronger blade. Whatever it is, like, I'm pretty sure that Moroku and Sango may not receive a power up that is like in your face and direct like that, but I'm sure that they're going to receive like a sort of subliminal random story power up, if you will, or they might train a little bit and become stronger. But yeah, so far they've just been getting whooped, by nearly everything. They've been helpful, but I don't want to sound bad by saying it, because I still love them as characters. I still love them, but it's like they're kind of helpful, but just a bit so. Like they help a bit, but just enough to not be a liability, but only help like by a hair from my perspective, at least. I might be wrong, but that's how I see it right now against nearly every recent threat that they've been going under. So this scene right here is like it's kind of like a nostalgia trip, like this scene right here is kind of like Orochimaru being a very like an extremely powerful ninja back in part one, not just powerful but like evil, and then in like Boruto he's just he turns into a good guy. Not saying that the plot correlates in any way. I'm just saying like this scene right here is just it's just nostalgic for me in a certain sense. Yo, but that's gotta be really traumatic though. I said traumatic. Oh, cringe. Traumatic.
His mind was being controlled by Naraku.
Traumatizing. It's a better word, I think I should say. Man, but then but like we already saw this, so it's not a surprise to me, to be honest. But what I don't like too sometimes in anime is like when they go over these scenes and it's like, we know what happened. Like, you don't need to constantly. Then again, I do the same thing. I always repeat myself. So technically, I'm kind of a hypocrite if I'm gonna go, criticize Inuyasha or other animes of repeating the same scenes over and over, because I sometimes do the same things too, just in a verbal sense. But I mean, but still, regardless of what, I'm open to critique, and I believe Inuyasha should be too, or any anime. I really don't like it when they just replay over the scenes, yo.
Sango, what have I done? Kohaku.
But the thing is, what I'm saying here too is that, yo, if I was Sango, yo, I'm sorry, but like the amount of trauma that's being dealt from that to happen to you is ridiculous. Like the trauma is gonna be astronomical. I'm just saying. In my personal opinion, like if you get your whole clan slaughtered in front of you, and I mean it's even worse than that. But if that happens, like I don't think you would be a good guy anymore. So it's a surprise that Sango is still a good person overall. But I do think it also goes to show the lightheartedness of the series,
Their bodies were
as opposed to something like Berserk.
Right where we're standing. I'm sorry, Sango. Miroku?
Gonna offer them peace.
You mustn't leave your father and the others here buried in this tainted ground.
Ooh, smart.
Miroku.
We shall bury them elsewhere and offer our prayers.
He is getting some he is getting some punani tonight, man. I'm telling you right now. He is getting some putang tonight. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but I'm just saying right now yeah, he's not doing it to be smooth. He's doing it as, I think, out of his, natural generous nature, as he is a generous person overall. Um, just maybe not one with the complete cape on, but he is a hero nonetheless, and he's a good-hearted hero, more than a good-hearted hero, and he is, even from a certain perspective, a he's a step above just being good. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say he's righteous. He's not that, but I would consider him kind of like flawed. I don't know how to really describe Moroku as like a hero, which I really do like his character though, because of his personality and everything. Even though sometimes his giggity moments goes a little bit too far. But yeah, he is getting some putang.
Of course, Moroku, thank you.
Yep. I could literally imagine PewDiePie calling him a simp for that.
But what happened to the people inside? Like Sango's brother, Kohaku, who was under Naraku's control. Was
Lost
he
their memory.
destroyed along with the castle?
But hold on. I'm gonna try to stop pausing this, okay? But like, I know I always say that, and I never follow my own advice. But anyway, see, this music makes sense, okay? This music here that's playing right now makes sense to me from an execution standpoint. The music that was playing before, when the whole situation between Inuyasha and Kikyo, I felt like the music was just a little bit over dramatic. I mean, of course, I myself ship Inuyasha and Kagome a lot more than Kikyo. But although Kagome is taking Kikyo's place, Kikyo, I would say probably might be a step ahead of Kagome, but by this point probably only by a hair. I'm starting to like Kagome's passing Kikyo right now for me personally, but the music to me was just over dramatizing the situation that happened between Inuyasha. I felt it just didn't feel legitimate. It felt like the music was only from Kagome's perspective, but it wasn't from like how to say it, from the viewpoint of reality itself. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah.
Wild dogs won't dig up their graves.
I gotta go rewind this because I don't want to miss anything. What he's saying. There we go.
Well, at least here, wild dogs won't dig up their graves.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Let this be your resting place for the time being.
Subliminal diss to Koga.
Someday, I promise to erect proper graves for you in our village.
This makes sense. This music here
Kohaku and I are still alive.
for this scene.
Watch over the graves.
I'm not really okay. I'm sorry. The voice acting was a little bit. Just now, I know I'm nitpicking. I don't want to be like a douchebag, but I mean, of course, this is a reaction, and I'm kind of critiquing certain things, and I don't want to be afraid to point out the negatives. And as I always say before, in the reactions, if you guys ever want to give me critique or disagree with me, you can always let me know in the comment section. That's perfectly fine. I mean, respectfully or not, I don't care. I'm personally gonna be respectful to you. But if you don't want to be respectful to me, I really don't care. I'm not gonna go block your comments or whatever. I don't care. But 100% of you have been respectful so far. 100%, more than respectful. I love all you guys. But anyway, moving on. I'm getting off the topic. The voice acting just now was, I felt the cringe in my soul. We got to rewind that, because I don't want to rewind this, but I need to show you guys in case you guys didn't hear that. I don't know, or if you guys didn't catch that, because I know a lot of times when we watch anime, we don't really notice the little things that are just kind of like, that's not too realistic. Like somebody smiling but closing their eyes when they do it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's these little tropes, but we don't really recognize them because we're so used to them. And I know for you, a lot of you watching this, the English dub is nostalgic for you guys, and so you guys may not notice it, but just listen to this.
Over the graves.
The scream of Kohaku. Oh, that was bad. I'm sorry, like, this is not any disrespect to the whole plot or anything with the show. Just the voice acting in that moment was, it was terrible. I'm not gonna hold back criticism at certain points, but yeah, that sounded that sounded like he was busting a fat nut that he did not want to bust at that time. Sorry. That sounded like he literally just failed the no fat process. You know, he like he was on day 300 and he just relapsed. I'm sorry, but yeah.
Well,
That's quite the performance, young lad.
It's kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. That is adorable. No, that's impressive. That was still impressive.
you are remarkable.
I'm not gonna lie. That woo, yo. Just for that, he's a beast. Even if he couldn't fight, just for doing that, he's a beast. I'm sorry. That deserves respect.
I'll say he certainly is.
But this to show that he,
Has been truly entertaining.
they're trying to show that he was full of life before,
Fine job, guys.
and I guess they're just showing the contrast, to him now as he is.
Firewood.
Don't mention it. You must be tired after all that work. Come inside and rest a little. Thank you.
And they were slaughtered too.
Well, did you remember
Everyone.
anything?
No, not really.
How about where
Terrible.
you came from? Or your name?
Wait a minute now. Perhaps you lived close to the castle. Castle? About 10 days ago, Lord Hitomi's castle suddenly vanished into thin air. And it was the very next day that we found you lying unconscious.
Hold on a second. Wait a second. We gotta rewind for a second because I'm trying to catch this. Hitomi's castle disappeared. This is in the present? I gotta rewind this because I don't want to miss anything. Oh my god! What the heck was that?
Let this be your resting place for the time.
I'm gonna skip. I'm not gonna react to the whole thing here because I don't want to keep you guys waiting on the end of the episode. But
I promise to erect proper graves for you in our village. The village is abandoned now, but Kohaku and I are still alive. We'll both watch over the graves.
he's being controlled by Naraku. Oh, okay. I did not want to hear that part again.
If I can find him.
He's being controlled by Naraku. So is he not right now? I guess he's not under Naraku's control. I don't understand this. He was under Naraku's control before, but he got free. I mean, we saw. I think I missed something. I apologize, guys. I apologize if I think I missed something. I do things. I think I missed something because I thought he was under the control of Naraku.
Well? Oh!
And if he was, then I'm sure they'll explain how he's not under it right now.
That's quite the performance, young
So I think this is in the present, and these people are. I mean, Kohaku just maybe stumbled upon them, or they stumbled upon him. Impressive. All right, we're gonna skip because we've already seen that. So I think this is in the present.
How about where you came from? Or
He
your
doesn't remember it.
Wait a minute now. Perhaps you lived close to the castle. Castle? About 10 days ago, Lord Hitomi's castle suddenly vanished into thin air. And it was the very next day that we found you lying unconscious. Perhaps Perhaps you suffered a frightening experience, and that's what caused you to lose your memory.
Now that can happen through trauma too. But yeah, I thought he was with Naraku. Unless Naraku placed him there, and Naraku erased his memory, and as before, he just placed him there, I guess, to get back in contact with Sango, and maybe when he gets close to Sango, then Naraku might take back. I don't know. I'm coming with speculations. Maybe Naraku might take his emotions away or whatever like that, and try to get him to kill Sango. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I'm making up conspiracy theories about the plot now.
Well, never mind. Yes.
I guess not. Meanwhile, you can stay here as long as you like. Now, eat up. There's lots more.
Super wholesome and cute. I mean them. The old people. Them is way too vague. I should have clarified who.
The castle. That's right. I have a feeling I was there.
Is Naraku visiting him? Is that the bees? Don't tell me that's the bees. Come on, really? Really? Come on. What are you doing now, Naraku? What are you doing now, man? Oh no, they need to hide.
I have to leave you. Where will you go, my boy? I can't stay here anymore. It's dangerous, so don't.
They better not kill the old people.
Thank you for all your kindness.
Okay, he's smiling, so they're probably not going to kill them.
Oh my.
That's it. I remember.
Alright, he remembers now.
Ran away from the castle the night it disappeared.
How did he lose his memory?
Kohaku, I have no need to keep you alive any longer. Go join your father and the others.
Oh, savage.
My name is Kohaku.
I really want him to survive, but something tells me he's going to survive long enough to see Sango and die, and I hope that does not happen. But something tells me that. Whew. What is that? Okay, again. I don't know. This guy who's voicing Kohaku, man, he needs to do some work, yo. I mean, this. Ooh, no. The screams are not working. The screams are not working, bro. What? Oh. I'm not going to bother rewinding that. I think you guys heard that. And I'm sure you guys have already seen it or heard it before. But yeah. That straight up looks like a hollow from Bleach. I'm not going to lie. Like that reminds me of the hollow from well, I forgot which episode of Bleach, but it was like in the beginning, and it was like the older brother, I think, of Orihime. If you guys have ever seen Bleach, yeah, it kind of reminds me of that hollow.
What is it, Kilala? Are there demons nearby? I sense a jewel shard!
What's that? Kagome, is it this way?
Yes, it's just beyond
The
this
jewel shard is
forest.
in that demon, I think. It's chasing after Kohaku.
So, they're after the sacred jewel shard too, are they?
Ooh, can Kohaku throw the hands with this beast, though? I'm pretty sure he can't defeat him. That's why Inuyasha is coming, because he needs to help Kohaku. Kohaku probably can't throw the hands to kill this demon. But the question I'm asking is, can he even go head-to-head with the demon and put at least up enough of a fight to sustain his life for a certain amount of time? That's the question I think that we got to get answered. Or will he die the moment that Sango and them arrive? Or will he die, I don't know, trying to protect them? I don't know. Straight up like a mixture of Bleach and Death Note in one. He also looks kind of like a Shinigami. Ooh. That's nightmare fuel right there. Ooh. He remembers how to use his weapons, right? He's got to. Someone's gonna interact with them and stop it.
That demon is trying to get the shard embedded in Kohaku's back! What? The sacred shard embedded in Kohaku's back is
Which will kill him.
If the shard is removed, he'll die.
Yeah, Kohaku's gonna die. I don't think they're gonna keep Kohaku on life support. I really don't think they're gonna... I feel like, from a humanistic standpoint, well, might be getting too deep and into even touchy grounds, but I feel like the fact that a jewel shard is dictating Kohaku's life in terms of, you know, from a philosophical and plot, a story writing standpoint, I don't think that it would make Kohaku's existence very meaningful, if you will, as opposed to Kohaku having natural life inside of him. Do you guys get what I'm saying? I feel like they're not gonna want to keep Kohaku on life support the same way that they don't want to keep Kiki on life support. And I know she's gonna die. It's, again, I haven't been spoiled about it, but spoiled about it. But like, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's no plot twist that she's gonna die. It just isn't. Again, Kohaku, I think that would be a plot twist. It would qualify as one, but I'm still like 80% sure he's gonna die. I just don't see them wanting to keep him on that. Question is when. He looks so surprised. And now the face changed. Might have been just the way that they animated it. It's weird how they're keeping this music still going, but they killed the threat. Unless the threat is gonna rebuild itself. That's a little different. But if the threat isn't gonna rebuild itself, I think maybe they prolonged it a little bit too long, the OST.
Mind was under Naraku's control.
Yeah.
You were in Naraku's castle.
So why?
Why are you
Yeah.
here now?
Who are you?
How did he? Oh, and he forgot.
Do you know me?
What? Nah, son, he forgot. That's why he didn't know how to use his weapons, I think.
You've hurt your arm. Let me see it.
Excuse me. Have we, met before?
Think, Kohaku. Are you sure you don't remember anything at all from before you escaped the castle?
No.
You don't remember Naraku?
Naraku?
Kohaku, I have no need to keep you alive any longer. Go join your father and the others.
Wait a minute. Could he have been Naraku?
Yes. He's a smart kid.
The kid is just putting on an act for us.
It doesn't appear that way to me.
You mean
It's really interesting. It's pretty cool that this kid is able to like deduce, well, if A equals B and B equals C, then A must equal C. It's just pretty cool that this kid can grasp that concept, I think.
trust him?
I didn't say that. Last time we saw Kohaku, he was virtually a puppet.
Yeah.
Like a human without a soul.
Well, he did have some.
Now we have this boy.
Do you think it's safe to leave them alone, Kagome? Sango wanted it that way, so I wasn't gonna argue with her.
I still think the possibility that Naraku manipulated the situation to be this way,
Slayer's village?
and he let him get away.
Yes, that's where we used to live, Kohaku.
Then you mean I
Kilal
was
was so
a
cute.
Slayer as well?
You were still an apprentice.
Rest yourself, Sango. We'll be needing you again in a short time.
Yes, Father.
Kohaku, you too must prepare for battle.
Who? Me?
Yo, do you see how tall she is and how old? I don't know how old she is, but like, if she's the same age as Kagome and Inuyasha, technically, I mean Inuyasha's a lot older, but I guess physically speaking, I mean, I'm sorry, but like, she's pretty darn tall.
You are 11 now. Plenty old enough to go into battle.
Sango?
Yes?
Do demons breathe fire and toxins, as they say?
Sometimes.
Such cute. It's a kind of a cute conversation.
Kohaku, what's wrong? You scared?
No, I never said I was scared.
You'll be fine. We exterminate snakes and spiders and other such large beasts. As Father says, the most frightening demon is one that masquerades as a human being. He says that if that type of demon comes to possess the jewel, then it's trouble. The day we were lured in Naraku's very first experience in battle.
Say, tell me everything you know about me.
Cute.
I feel so empty, because I don't know how I got here.
He's just like the Kohaku I remember. Quiet and a bit cowardly.
But he's gonna change.
Don't rush it. It'll take time to remember. We'll have all the time in the world together now.
Pretty cute, but no. Nope. Oh, he's blushing. Oh.
Excuse me. You're embracing me.
Yeah, and he doesn't. I think he doesn't understand that. Is someone peeking in? I'm looking through this spot. Is Moroku looking in? But yeah, he probably doesn't understand the concept that. Well, he knows that that's his sister now, but you know, the connection isn't really quite there, you know. So I guess whatever. I don't know. Ugh, I don't want to think about that. Ugh, I don't want to think about that.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Why are you so shy?
Okay, never
We're
mind.
siblings.
Maybe I had my mind in the gutter. I don't know, but I was like,
Kohaku has come back to me. He's escaped from Naraku's grasp.
nope.
That's what
The Naraku did this on purpose. I'm telling you. You should know better. Going to sleep, is he going to wake up in the wrong mindset? He might. She better not fall asleep, yo.
A couple good punches would knock the truth out of him.
Come on now, you can't do that.
Oh
Kagome
boy,
was right.
what a
It's not as
savage.
simple as all that. I can't say whether or not it's a trap, but the fact is, Sango's been reunited with her younger brother.
Yeah, and if it is a trap, then Sango will be heartbroken.
We have to keep in mind that Naraku loves to toy with people's feelings.
True.
Inuyasha?
She doesn't seem happy.
I will.
Hold on! Don't do it, Inuyasha!
She does not look happy. Why? What happened there? She's gonna slap Inuyasha, watch.
What's the matter?
Listen, Sango. It's about Kohaku. It's obviously one of Naraku's traps.
She needs to hear it though.
Kohaku. That's what Naraku
Well, yeah.
wants.
Well, you might trust you might trust Kohaku, but that's no reason to trust. That's no reason to trust Naraku, and Naraku it was the one controlling him to begin with. So I mean, you know. Yeah, Inuyasha is being smarter than her here. I get that this would lead to denial, though. You know, if you think about it, you know, if this happened to, let's say, your mother, or you know what I mean, or something like that, like you'd probably be in the same situation as Sango. You'd still want to patch things up and still protect them. So I understand what's going down here. I do understand that. But you know, now the thing what I'm saying here is that despite trusting her younger brother, which I don't think is completely wrong. What I do think is wrong is the concept of believing that Kohaku is not being controlled by Naraku. I think that you should, if you want to patch things up and you don't want to, you know, disgrace the body of your loved one by killing them, whatever, or taking out the shard and seeing their body disappear, I understand that. I would be in the same position. But I think I just wouldn't lie to myself. I would still tell myself, like, I know this is a trap and I'm risking the chance of being stabbed in my sleep. I would admit that to myself. I'm just saying. Sometimes you have to admit harsh reality. And I just press spacebar. I'm just going to make sure that I'm still recording this. Yeah, I am. Okay, there we are. It's really weird seeing myself.
If we hadn't come to his aid, the sacred jewel shard would have been removed, and my brother really would have died.
Yeah, but...
Trap. That's what he wants you to think.
It's not a trap.
Ooh, he's listening to this all.
Lady will become unhappy, and it's all my fault.
Oh, come on. Ooh, that is bad. Oh, I don't want him to think of that, though.
I can't stay.
You better not go back to him, though.
You're being blinded by love for your kid brother.
Enough! You don't know how I feel.
Open your eyes. Farewell, then.
Let me tell you something.
They're coming.
Oof.
Hundreds of them.
Demons. If he can't use his weapon, you know, he's out in the open. They're probably coming for a Kohaku though, so that's even more dangerous. They might not be going for Inuyasha and them. Oh, and the stupid bees, which render Moroku useless.
Naraku's advance guard.
It's Kohaku they're after.
Forget about him, Sango!
Kohaku?
Yep, he's not in there. He's out.
Kohaku. Sango, I can sense the sacred jewel shard is on the move. Let's go, Sango. We've got to protect Kohaku. Yes, right.
What was that? Ooh, what is that? Is that Kagura? It's gotta be Kagura. It's gotta be Kagura. Yeah, it is. Oh, this
What do you want
this wench.
I know you're hiding Kohaku. Inuyasha, let me have him.
What?
Don't play innocent with me. Hand over Naraku's kept boy. You see, Kohaku went berserk and ran off from the castle with his...
Well, the thing is, why would we do that? It's like saying you might as well kill yourself, because if you don't, I'll kill you. You know, it's not exactly the same thing, but it's kind of similar. You know, it's like admit defeat or else I'll defeat you. Well, that ain't much of a choice.
sacred jewel shard embedded in his back.
And that's the reason you've come for him?
Naraku always goes overboard. Imagine dispatching this enormous army simply because he wants the shard.
So, you're after the sacred jewel shard, are you?
They better not get it. I'm gonna get mad if they do.
Kohaku will die. We're under orders to let Sango have him after that.
How dare you!
Oh snap! Gosh, Sango's gonna go save him though. I know that for a fact. But something tells me they're gonna retrieve the shard anyway, even though she's gonna save him in this moment. Either her or Kikyo. And I'm willing to bet Sango. Because Kikyo doesn't really rack up any kills exactly. Even though she's useful. Yep. I knew it. Yo, but that was slick though. Whew. That really was slick. See, like Sango and Moroku not so, because he hasn't been throwing hands yet in this episode. But Sango did receive a bit of a power boost in this situation. I don't think she's ever really like killed so many bees like that. I mean, I could see that they're kind of like shadow clones. They're probably very useless, not useless, but they're not really like the strongest, you know, threat, but still.
Just in the nick of time.
I don't understand. Why did you come? It was me that they were after.
Well, your family, of course, she would do that. She better not slap him.
Kohaku, stay here. Don't leave me anymore.
Why? Why are you doing this for me?
Cute, come on, give a hug. And a nose wub.
You're my brother. That's why. Kohaku, you're my one and only little brother.
He's gonna start crying tears of joy, I think.
Kilala?
Oh, who's there? Kagura? Don't tell me it's Kagura. It can't be Kagura. She's being kept busy. Or is it
Kohaku for
Kana?
me, and I'll go stop those demons.
Kana.
Sure
Nope.
thing. Good luck.
It's the demons.
Kohaku, you must live.
She's not gonna die. We know that.
Come on, let's go.
I'm pretty sure. They're making it seem like that, but no. I wouldn't carry him like that. Ooh, yo, Kagome throwing the hand. Oh, she actually got a body. She caught a body there.
How will we stop him?
Now this is.
Do it.
Wait, really? Yo, she's catching bodies out here. Yo, this is crazy, bro. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, Oh, yo, Kagome is racking bodies out here. Okay, yo, nah, son.
I'm out of arrows.
Still, the fact of the matter is, she put in work, yo. She has made me proud. Okay, yo, like, yeah, I am proud. I think I might like her more than Kikyo now. I think I do, admittedly.
Let's hide in that hole.
She actually caught some bodies. Like, that is, yo, that's a little fanboy moment for me right there.
We'll wait until Inuyasha and the others come.
Yo, Sakura ain't got nothing on this woman, yo. I mean, I'm not out here trying to go, hop on the whole Sakura hate boat, because, I mean, everyone hates on Sakura, and I personally don't really want to jump on that boat, because, I mean, I don't necessarily want to be that special snowflake who's like, I don't hate Sakura, I'm a special snowflake. I'm not doing that either, but, like, I'm just saying, Sakura, factually speaking, really was not all that useful until the end, with the whole Kaguya situation. And making her useful at that moment was not very consistent either. Kagome has had major development, yo, and it makes sense. Like, Kagome is the opposite of Sakura, and I love that so much. I mean, technically, no females in Naruto are really that useful besides Tsunade. Not even Shizune. I don't think any females were really, not even really Anko to a certain extent. Not even Anko. Yeah, like, barely any females, including Hinata, like, barely them was ever really any use to any of the matters, but Kagome is representing out here, yo.
That lady. I hope she'll be alright.
Oh, you mean Sango? She can handle herself. She's strong. Don't worry about her. Sango's your older sister. Can't you remember her? Or are your memories still locked up inside of you, Kohaku?
I do seem to know her. I mean, she seems so familiar.
I'm sure she does. Sango has been so worried about you ever since the two of you were torn apart. She tries to put on a cheerful face, but sometimes her sadness still gets the better of her. So I'm glad you've returned, for your sake and for hers.
Do you really think it would be alright if I stay with her then?
Of course it is.
See, I would be in support of her staying with. I would be in support of her staying. Did I just say her? I mean, I would be in support of Kohaku staying with Sango, but at the same time, I know to move on and to. This is gonna sound a bit twisted, but to move on, and they have been shipping Moroku and Sango, and inevitably, something leads me to believe that she would be too much of a mother to Kohaku to move on and be with Moroku. I'm saying storytelling wise, not from like a real life perspective, absolutely not. But from a story wise perspective, she would be too motherly to move on. I kind of view her right now as being the non-yandere version of Mikasa to Eren. Eren being this kid Kohaku, except he's, I don't mean this to sound bad, but not nearly as badass. But anyway, you get my point. If you don't, I don't want to leave any spoilers, but yeah, Eren is a badass. That's all I'm gonna say right now for all of you who don't know. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. He's surpassed Levi for Attack on Titan. But anyway, this kid, I mean, he needs to die, I think, storytelling wise, for her to move on.
That way you'll eventually start to remember her.
He will remember her probably in his death moments.
I want to remember her and everything else. Still, why do I feel this way?
And even, I think even as the creator of Attack on Titan said, from what I've heard, you can't quote me on this, but I think I've heard it from other people, like a long time, like a year ago or so, where basically the creator of Attack on Titan said, I think, that Mikasa can't really move on unless Eren was to die. It was something along those lines. Like, yeah, Eren is one of the things that... Eren is a big part of Mikasa. And for her to really, I think, develop... she would need to lose who Eren is in general. So I don't know. I think this is a similar situation here.
Scared. There's something I don't want to remember.
What is it that he doesn't want to remember?
Kill Kagome.
Oh, it activated the shard.
What's keeping him?
He's gonna hurt Kagome.
What a shame that you're all out of arrows.
Oh snap! Get out! Don't, no, get out! Dodge it! Dodge it!
What are you doing, Kohaku?
Don't stand there. I mean, don't sit there. Not stand, but move out of the way. Get out. That was creepy music. I really like the music though. We gotta move on to the next episode because I gotta see what happens. But I kind of like that weird OST sound just now.
Hurry.
Something about that was so eerie, and I really digged it.
All out of arrows.
See what time it is. I think I'll watch the next episode. All right. It sounds so like modern.
Kohaku?
That's like the equivalent of musical musical modern art. Okay, so we're gonna get into the next episode, guys. Yeah, I'll see you guys over on that. Great. Again, 10 out of 10 episode. Bring you on to the next episode. Woo!
So, until we meet again, stay gold.